How we doing this evening? That last song, as I was coming in and sitting down, that last song had some love vibes here for Valentine's Day. I hope everybody's having a great week. I really do. I'm over here trying to set the level of the audio. Set the level of the music. I'll turn it down once we get into the game. Speaking of game, we got a Commander game tonight. Thank you for spending your time with us. What you're going to see here in just a moment is a little Commander action. We are playing in a Commander league. This is week 3. This is week 3. The theme for this month's play, this 4-week span, was our Commander Legends. We were randomly assigned commanders to build at a $200 budget. Started 150 up to 200 up to 250 $100 budget. We have got some really fun decks here. Really excited to play this one, y'all. Want to thank our sponsor, Dragon Shield. Tonight I'm using their special Valentine sleeves. Card Shop, good to see you. Yeah, absolutely, David. Anybody can get into the next league. Join our Discord. That's the best way. If you type !league in the chat right now, it's going to show you links to our Discord and our Patreon. We do have prizes if you win that month's league, and it resets at the beginning of every month with another theme. Next month's theme, we're going to do pre-cons. Start upgrading them slowly week over week. We play over Spelltable. It's a really good time. Any level of our Patreon gets you in. That's sort of your buy-in every month. And we got bundles, we got special cards, all kind of stuff as prizes. It's pretty sweet. Let me jump in and see how our opponents are doing this evening.
League, so.
My friends, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's swap over and take a peek at this game.
All right.
As you can see here, our opponents this evening: Ragnar, RJ, B-Rad. Hope y'all are having a good night. I'm going to go ahead and roll a die here and randomize our player order to get who's going to go first. I rolled a 4, so we're going to randomize the player order 4 times. That's number 2. That's number 3. That's number 4. RJ, Ragnar, me, and then B-Rad will be our order for this evening. As we're shuffling up and getting our opening hands, RJ, why don't you tell us a little bit about your deck?
All right, so I'm running Tuya Bearclaw. Basically, whenever she attacks, she gets a +X based on the greatest power of creatures on the board. So my hope is to throw out a bunch of large creatures, pump them during the course of the game, and then swing in for a large attack as often as possible.
Big aggro attacking deck, huh?
Yep.
We'll rock and roll. Up there in the top right, Ragnar playing Krark the Thumbless and Sengir the Dark Baron. That's kind of a strange combo. What you got for us tonight?
It's kind of devolved into Rakdos Storm.
Okay.
So it kind of comes out of nowhere. Sengir is kind of a good backup plan. And he just gets big unsuspectingly and then just swinging out. But it's got a couple of different levels to it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very interesting. My deck down here in the bottom right is very similar, actually, where my main strategy is kind of based around Tevesh Zat making Thralls and that being a good token generator for an aristocrat strategy. But with, generating all of the tokens that I do, if I can figure out a way through like Odric to give them all of Akroma's keywords and let them get to a combat step, that it can be a combat finisher too. So it ended up being a really weird deck when I was assigned it, but I was like, all right, we'll just focus on one of them, and then the other can be kind of this like backup plan with some strange synergistic pieces that kind of mesh between the two. B-Rad.
Nice.
Down there in the bottom left, what you got for us?
I am playing Alharu, Solemn Ritualist, and Nadier, Agent of Dust now. It's basically aristocrats, tokens, with I threw in some older cards Deep cuts, a lot of people haven't seen here before. A little bit of Pillow Fort. Kind of just trying to survive and do my thing without anyone noticing.
We'll rock and roll. Gonna have some counters flying around, huh? And some spirits flying around maybe too?
Spirits, counters will be definitely flying. There's a little theme of life gain in here. And then, like I said, a little Pillow Fort, preventing some damage.
Well, rock and roll. I'm about shuffled up here. I'm going to get a quick opening hand. RJ, as you know, soon as you're ready to go, I think we're ready to get it underway. 3,
Yes,
6,
I got
7.
7 I will keep.
Let's see what we got.
I am also going to keep this hand.
I will be keeping as well.
I will not, unfortunately. Sorry, guys.
No problemo.
I'll try
Get that
again
opening
here.
hand. This is a great time, chat, for me to shout out our sponsor, Dragon Shield, one more time. If you shop at Dragon Shield, use the link down in the description. You'll be directly helping our channel and our dream of telling our corporate bosses, hey, we're out of here, bro. We're going to go play Magic full time. And they're going to be like, what's Magic? And we'll go, exactly, and then fade away. It'll be a blast. So yeah, this is our Commander League, everybody. Let me go ahead and drop this. Yeah, Debug, thank you very much. Exclamation League's got the info. If you want to join our Commander League, it is very proxy friendly. If you look, I don't know if you can tell. Sometimes when you're making a lot of MTG content, you just gotta print out some cards and go.
Absolutely. You don't have time for anything else.
No time for anything between the corporate and the MTG. There's not a lot of time, but we use the time the best we can. Grixis, I appreciate that. We got a couple of links down there below. If you're shopping anything MTG, go ahead and use those. Everybody got opening hands? Are we ready to go?
Hold on a second.
Ready to go.
Goofed up my deck here, so flipped a
wait
bunch of
down,
cards over the wrong way. Just a moment here to correct this error.
Make it quick.
Trying.
Main thing, chat, you should take away from that link is go jump in our Discord. If you don't want to support us on Patreon, our Discord is just a cool place to hang out MTG wise.
Yeah, I love the Discord.
I think
Lots of good stuff in there.
I need to go. I haven't opened up my Commander Collection Black yet.
I actually just opened one the other day because I needed an Opiomancer.
I gotta start.
There was some other stuff in there I wanted.
Yeah, that would actually work really well. That's on my future possible upgrades for this deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a
Aristocrats
big
build,
list.
you know.
I keep running out of money every week. I'm like, oh, another $50, and I'm out of 50. I'm out with 2 cards. It's like, oh boy,
Hey,
All
It
right.
happens so quickly.
I'm gonna keep.
it goes quick. All right,
ready to go?
We'll go with that.
All right, kick us off.
All right. We'll play Forest for turn. Pass.
Play them on for turn, pass.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play Evolving Wilds Dungeon Module C7 and pass.
ooh, nice.
I'm just gonna go ahead.
All
and,
right,
I'm gonna go ahead and go get that.
I will draw for turn. I'm going to play a. What you got? Is that you? Oh, so you got a swamp?
Yeah, I went and got a swamp. I'm gonna go get a foil
All
swamp
right.
though.
I'm going to play an Exotic Orchard and tap for that swamp and play a Viscer Seer.
Oh, well, there you go.
Sack a creature to scry 1, and I will pass the turn.
All right. I will draw. Play another forest. We'll tap 2. Play a Gruul Signet.
Ooh, little rampy
And
ramp.
we'll pass.
Alrighty. I will play a swamp. Pay 2, play a young pyromancer, and I will pass the turn.
Turn 2, Young Pyro.
Oh yeah.
Interesting. Draw for turn. I'm gonna go Godless Shrine tapped and pass.
All right, I will untap and draw. And I will play Plains. And then combat. I'm going to swing for first blood at RJ for 1 with the Viscera Seer.
B-Rad's
I'll
getting
take
in there,
one.
chat. In our league, if you get first blood, that's an extra point on your week's score. So it's always, all right, drop a 1-drop, drop a 2-drop, get in there and get that first blood.
That's my first chance. It's literally, I think, the only 1-drop creature I got in the deck. I'm going to play a Mind Stone second main, and then I'm going to pass the turn.
All right. 1 tap. Draw for turn. I will tap the forest and then my Gruul for 2, and then I will tap the 2 floating and the 1 forest. 3 total for Lifecrafter's Bestiary. At the beginning of upkeep, I scry 1, and then whenever I cast a creature, I can pay a green, and then I can draw a card from it. So I will pass.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Smoldering Marsh untapped since I have 2 or more basic lands.
Got him.
And then we will go ahead and pay 2 for a Krark's Thumb.
Oh, jeez.
That's his thumb.
That's his thumb. Pass the turn.
Oh. There's going to be some long turns coming over there.
Yeah,
A lot of rolling.
a lot of rolling.
A lot of rolling. That's the one that makes you ignore one, right? Or you roll it twice and you ignore it once again?
So yeah, I'll roll twice and then I get to ignore 1.
Yes, okay.
I'm gonna play Caves of Koilos and tap 3 for a Phyrexian Arena.
Oh.
Nice.
That's why I was saying I gotta get my Commander Collection Blackout. That's definitely a proxy, but I got the Commander Collection sitting over here on the damn shelf behind me. All right, I'll pass.
All right. I will untap. I'll draw.
You got it,
And
boss.
I will play a Plains. I will play a. Let's make the game a little fun here.
Uh-oh.
Actually, not yet. Not quite fun yet. I'm gonna play a. Sorry about that. I'm gonna play Felisa, the Fang of Silverquill. And combat, Joe, 1 damage.
I
One of my
will
visitors
take
there.
your 1 as I'm reading your Felisa. Flying Mentor.
Yes.
Whenever
was just
a
about to read
non-token
it.
creature you control dies, if it had counters on it, you create X 2/1 flyers, where X is the number of counters. Okay.
Wow.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, 3/2, and I will pass my turn.
All right. 1 tap. Draw. I will play a Rockfall Vale for turn. Enters the battlefield tapped unless I control 2 or more lands, which I do.
Did I just lose audio? Did I lose audio?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Got quiet. Okay, cool. We're good.
Should have scried on my turn, so I forgot that. I'll have to put a token on there so I remember next time. All right, I will tap for green, and then tap the Signet for 2, a red and a green. And then I will tap 2 more. And I'm going to play Howlpack Piper.
Is that
It's,
2/2?
It's a 2/2. human werewolf, can't be countered. And then for 2, I may put a creature card from my hand onto the battlefield. If it's a wolf or werewolf, I can untap Howlpack Piper, and can only do that as a sorcery. When it transforms, it's a 4/4 creature.
Got it.
So we'll pass.
Alrighty.
Howlpack Piper.
Play a mountain per turn. Go ahead and cast ya boy, Krark the Thumbless. So whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, I get to flip a coin. Instead of flipping coins, I'm going to go ahead and roll dice and call either odds or evens. And then if I lose the flip, I return that spell to my hand. If I win the flip, I get to copy the spell, and I get to choose new targets for the copy.
Shoo-wee.
And then
Yes.
we are going to go ahead and tap 2. And I'm going to cast a Faithless Salvaging, which is going to trigger the Young Pyromancer on the cast. So I will get a red elemental. I do not have one. Go ahead and put out a goblin for now. And then we are going to roll. Because I have Krark's Thumb out, I'm going to go ahead and roll 2 dice. I do have to call it, so we are going to call evens. And then I missed both, so the Faithless Salvaging is going to bounce back to my hand.
Got it.
Whoa.
Okay.
That was a lot, Thumbless. I like it.
I will pass.
All right. The shenanigans are going to be wild with this game. Draw 1 for turn. Phyrexian Arena triggers. Draw a second. I lose a life. We'll go land for turn. We'll play a Reliquary Tower so I can have a big ol' hand going. And we're going to play a little... I'm going to go 1 white. And we'll go 1 black. We'll play Corpse Knight. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, each opponent is going to lose a life. And I am going to say pass turn.
Okay, I will untap. And I will draw for the turn. And I'm going to play a Path of Ancestry tapped. Allows me to add a mana of any color to my commander's color identity. If it shows creature type, I can scry 1. And then here. Two, 1, 1, 1.
Do you mind
Thinking.
bringing your cards a bit more down?
Yeah.
Chat, the voice
What do
you
you-
just heard is our resident league judge. Everybody say hello to BuzzFuzz.
I'm going to cast a Court of Grace. So I am the Monarch. When the Court of Grace enters the battlefield, you become a Monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. If you're the Monarch, create a 4/4 angel creature token with flying instead.
All right.
So let me get out the Monarch thing here.
Monarch is in play.
We are in play with the Monarch.
Hey, Rad, if you bring your top line of cards down just a half inch
Yeah,
across
sorry.
the board. No, you're good.
Yep, no problem.
There you go. Perfect.
All right, so we will, let's see here. 3/2/2/2, since one's at me. I am actually not going to attack and just move to end step, and Monarch will trigger and I'll draw a card. And I'll pass the turn.
All right. Untap. We'll scry on my upkeep. I will go ahead and keep that on the top. And I will draw for turn.
got your little monarch crown. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that's
How
out.
sweet is that?
You know what? I really need it to remind myself. I can't even tell you how many times I forget about it.
Oh yeah.
I
Me
just
too.
pass the turn and don't draw the card. It's like, then someone takes it from me. I'm like, oh man.
Gonna tap 2 and tap Howlpack Piper. And I'm gonna bring out Halana and Elena, partners.
Okay.
So
Good card.
it's a legendary creature. First strike and reach, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, I can put a X +1/+1 counter on another target creature I control, where X is Halana and Elena's power. That creature gains haste until end of turn. So,
Very nice.
with that, I'm also triggers my artifact. I'm going to tap a forest so that I can draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. And
You cannot draw a card. You did not cast your creature.
Oh, that's true. Just noticed that. It's a cat. It's
Fair
a
enough.
bestiary.
fair enough. I'm going to put it on the bottom then. Sorry about that.
No
I'm cool with-
worries.
No worries, man. Shit happens.
Judge
That was a good
catch.
catch.
It happens.
Forgot the technicality on that. That's good.
David,
All
were you
right.
playing MTG by the river? What are you doing?
All right. So I will just move to combat, and I'm going to put 2 1/1 counters on Call Piper.
Yep.
But since it's tapped, I can't do anything, so I will just pass turn.
Alrighty. We will play a mountain for turn. Don't think that's going to do what I think it's going to.
Oh yeah, Silver 054. We've got our own in-house judge.
Do
Make sure everything's on the up and up.
That's right. Above board.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to win bundles here.
Definitely.
I'm going to pay 1 to cast a Dark Ritual.
Yep.
Whoa.
And 3.
That's going to give me another lovely elemental. Can find one that looks the same. We're going to roll 2 dice. We are going to call even. And we are going to select the even. So I'm going to get 2 copies of the Dark Ritual,
Ooh.
which is going to give me 6 black mana.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to use 3 of the 6 along with 2 red and cast a double vision.
Very nice.
Wow. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, we're in some trouble over there.
Yes.
We're doing the things. I'm going to spend 1 red and then 1 of the floating black. We are going to cast Faithless Salvaging. I'm going to go ahead and just denote a second one over here, so this one doesn't have Summoning Sickness.
Mm-hmm.
Those over here do.
So with double vision, is it going to count that as your first since you've already cast Dark Ritual, or does it not know that you cast Dark Ritual?
I believe it considers Dark Ritual the first, but I am not 100% sure on that.
I'm assuming it just checks. Judge, we need you on this one,
Yeah.
but I'm assuming it just checks your counter
Dark
for
Ritual
having
was
spells.
the first spell.
Yeah. So it will not copy the Faithless.
Got it. You still roll for.
Yeah,
you still
I
get
am
two.
still going to roll for Krark.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go ahead and move the mana die up there. I'm going to call odds this time. And I did get an odd, so we are going to go ahead and copy the spell. So
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and discard and then draw. For the first one, discard and draw for the second. That will that's actually got rebound as well. So if you cast the spell from your hand, I'm going to exile it as it resolves. And then at the beginning of the next upkeep, I get to cast that card from exile without paying its mana cost.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
I like to put those on top of my deck so I don't forget. That's the same
That's
thing for me
probably
as
a good
like
idea.
Monarch token.
I am going to tap 1 and then use the 2 remaining black. And I am going to transmute a Dimir House Guard. So pay 3 and discard this card. Search your library for a card with the same converted mana cost, which is going to be 4. Reveal it and then put it into your hand, and then I will shuffle my library afterwards.
Okay.
Ooh-wee.
What was the name of that?
After that,
Dimir House Guard. 1 black, 3 other, 2/3 fear, but he transmuted it for 3, so he gets to go search up a 4 CMC card because it checks the converted mana cost of the card. Your mana pool is empty at this point, right?
I'm thinking, yeah,
Yes,
it is. I'm thinking
my
we're
mana-
gonna have to answer some stuff here. We might not get in our turn next turn.
Exactly. That's what I was asking if
Yeah.
the mana pool was empty.
Yeah, I'm already seeing this.
Starting
I'm just
to.
trying to figure what I can do.
I'm doing the storm thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's about the burst.
Buzz, I see you in chat correcting me that it is mana value and not CMC, but number 1, on the card itself, it does say converted mana cost. Number 2, I still call standard type 2, so there's no hope for me. There's just no hope for me.
I like to think of it as we're old school, not new age.
The kids are wrong. I'm not the one that's wrong. It's the children who are wrong.
Do we want to do that? I don't know that we want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get a Pass in Flames to the hand.
Oh, wonderful. Cool.
Yeah, so Dark Ritual's coming back. Copied
Yeah.
multiple times.
Oh, Kaya's Guile. Oh, come here. Yeah.
Okay, so. Oh, man.
On that note, I'm going to pass.
All right, Joel.
Ragnar does all that, and I'm like, play a
Wait,
land,
yeah,
play a
wait,
permanent
yeah.
pass.
Yeah.
All right, come
Play
on, Flip
Tevesh.
Scenery, let's
Pass.
go. There's 1 card, and there's 1 card. So there's some love there. We're going to play Swamp for turn. Okay, all right, okay, all right. We are going to play... We're going to go Ayara, First of Lochthwain. Whenever Ayara or another black creature enters the battlefield under my control, each opponent lose a life, I gain a life. So everybody lose a life, I'll gain a life.
Plus the trigger from Corpse.
Corpse Knight, ATB, whenever another creature enters the battlefield, each opponent loses a life, so everybody's losing 2. Sick! And that chat is called Synergy. Hi, welcome back to my Commander channel where we talk about Commander. I am going to say that unfortunately completes my turn. I didn't draw a tutor or anything, so
Alrighty.
if I had drawn a tutor, I could deal with some of this nonsensical, goblin-y, thummy stuff going on up there.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I will pass my turn.
Ragnar, I'm getting a
You
little
pass
bit
it,
of
right?
echo. Yeah, I passed to you, B-Rad.
All right, I have a Monarch trigger, and since I
Is that a
was
little bit better?
the Monarch,
Yes, it is. Thank
I
you.
will create an Angel 4/4 Flying Warrior token.
That's the 4/4 flyer.
And I will draw for turn. Ooh, Joel. We might just got some answer here.
All right.
This is what we're gonna do. A little something here. I'm gonna play
Ragnar, shake.
a castle Ardenvale for turn, and then it is enters battlefield tapped less than controlled planes. Add a planes, or you can pay 2 and 2 planes to create a 1/1 white human creature token. So, after I play my land, I'm going to cast an Idyllic Tutor
Okay.
for 3. Search in my library for an enchantment card, reveal it, and put it into my hand.
That's something.
I know what I am searching for, and it's on the very bottom of my deck. It's just fine. It's the first card I've seen. So I will shuffle. Before I shuffle, I am going to cast said card, and it is Deafening Silence. Players can only cast no more than 1 non-creature spell each turn.
Whoa. That significantly slows things down for the Krark deck.
Yeah.
Yes. And then I will shuffle my deck.
Hardcore playing Deafening Silence in the league.
I got like 2, maybe 2, what you consider kill force stacks pieces in there. This and Aura of Silence are the only ones.
Yeah, Deafening Silence is definitely some
And I'm running like
stacksy
30
CDH
creatures.
stuff. Right. Yeah, for a huge creature deck, white deck, it's not a bad card at all.
I gotta slow people down to get going a little bit. Try to at least.
Ragnar needs a tutor or already has the vampire kill spell thing in hand.
Okay. So we're gonna go to combat, and Juan's a 2/3 with first strike, correct?
That's right.
Joel, you got
Image.
what's you got 2/2, and then what's
2/3.
IRR?
2/2, 2/3.
2/3, 2/3. Okay.
Corpse Knight's a 2/2, Yara's a 2/3.
Got it. All right, and then how many? You got 3 tokens up, right? Elementals.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I do not have any good attacks, so I am going to pass my turn.
All right. On tap. I will scry on my upkeep. I'll keep that on the top, and then I will draw for turn. And I will play Temple of Abandon. Comes in tapped. When it enters the battlefield, I scry 1, so I will scry again.
But B-Rad, will you scoot your creatures down just a little bit? They
Yes,
they like
sorry,
to inch
creep them
towards
on
the
the
top
top.
of your playmat.
Yes, they do.
It's like they're sneaking off the
Oh, guys,
battlefield.
they are. They're not trying to get away.
Alright.
Don't worry. Let's do my lands now.
I will tap a green and my Gruul Signet for a red green. And I'm going to tap one more. I'm going to bring Tuya in.
Here comes the Bear Claw.
She does not have
And-
hate, correct?
Not yet.
She not at, no.
Yeah, not yet. That I know that's what that deck does over there, but you put the counters on, it will.
Right. So I will, because I cast a creature spell, I'm going to pay 1 green to draw a card.
Yep.
So I'll draw my card. I will move to combat. And at the beginning of combat, I get to put 2 1/1 counters because Helena's partner power is 2. So I will put 2 on. Let's do it on Tuya. Got a few of these big ones out here then. And
Bless. It's just not working out.
let's see.
Ragnar, I like your playmat. What is that?
I don't think it's associated with any particular card. It's one that I found online. It's got a pink blossoming tree
Yeah, I saw that.
over on the left side, and then it's got like volcanic cliffs or whatever.
Looks like an Evolving Wilds. If they had used that art, they could have used that art for Evolving Wilds on Neon Dynasty.
Yeah, it would have been beautiful.
How many tokens do you have, Ragnar? Is that
I
3?
have 3 elemental tokens.
And those are 4/4s?
Those are 1/1s.
1/1s, okay.
That just denotes how many of them I have.
Okay.
And so Tuya can attack as an 8/8. Is that correct?
Next turn, she would get, pumped by a 4/4 since that's the largest power on the board for me right now. So I'm actually going to pass from combat to my second main and just end my turn there and pass on.
So those counters from your Helena and Elena do give it haste. Just pointing that out.
They do. I see that now.
Yeah,
That's all right.
that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're gonna wait. We'll.
Were you able to give it trample though?
What's that?
You weren't
No,
able
not
to give
yet.
it trample.
No, not
Okay.
yet.
Yep.
So he wouldn't have been able to go after Ragnar.
What
just
we've
blocked
got
his token.
here.
Alrighty, I'm gonna untap. Faithless Salvaging is a May ability, so I'm gonna choose not to cast it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, are you sure?
I'm
You don't
gonna
want to go
with
ahead
positive
and lock yourself out from tutoring up an answer? Okay.
It remains exiled.
Yes, it does. Thank you. We are gonna go ahead and do that over here. That is not what I needed.
Gotta say, I'm a little tense, even with the deafening silence on the battlefield.
Oh no, that deafening silence is doing work right
Yeah, I
now.
bet it's gotta be backbreaking over there. It sucks.
I'm pretty sure it's the only reason at least one of us was gonna die this turn, or a crazy
Yeah.
Rain of Hailfire,
Yeah,
or
like
torment to Hailfire.
Quadcast Dark Ritual. Torment of Hailfire for 10 on turn. What are we on? 4, 5, 6 now?
I think we're on 5.
I've played 5 lands and I've gone one a turn with the friction.
Okay,
Keep my
so
hand
this
full,
will
so I think
this will be coming up to your turn 6. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So how does that read? More than one non-creature spell each turn. I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna cast a Kessick Flame Breather. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Kessick Flame
Real
Breather
big
is going to
damage.
deal 1 damage to each opponent. Good
Wow.
lord. I don't want to get rid of that, but
Yeah, Rakdos can deal with the enchantment. There's one.
Not at the
no,
moment.
there's 2. If you saw my short, you can use Invoke Despair now. I think that's the. Oh no, it's not the only enchantment over there. So right now, that would be a poopy card to have.
yeah.
But that's kind of what I said. In black, you do what you can to get enchantment removal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sacrifice this enchantment. Everybody runs the 2-mana one that destroys and pays life.
Yeah.
The one from what was that? Kaldheim that came out, or Zendikar?
It was Zendikar.
Yeah.
Zendikar Rising. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, and Invoke Despair is not even out yet. Yep, you're right, chat.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Passing.
Ooh. Oh.
Draw for turn. 1 extra off of Phyrexian Arena. Lose a life. Scoot. We're gonna go Plains for turn. We're gonna go two mana for Mind Stone,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll go we'll go 5 for Tevesh Zat, Doom of Fools.
I don't think you can cast them, Joel, because you cast it Mind Stone.
Oh, you are correct. I cannot cast Tevesh because of Deafening Silence. I think that is going to... No, we're going to do this, actually. We're going to go 3 for Mirror Entity. It's not a black creature, so Yara doesn't trigger, but each of you lose a life from Corpse Knight trigger.
Yep.
Doot, doot, doot. And then that is going to do me. Ship it to you.
All right. I will untap, and I'll have another Monarch trigger. We'll create another Angel. This one is sick. This one is not. And then I will move to draw my card. Which I will. Alrighty. I will pay 4. And make sure I do this right. For a Belladar Retreat.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right. And then I will play Temple of the False Gods as my land for turn. I will have a trigger from Feldar Retreat, and I'll put a counter on each one of my creatures.
Nice.
And then... All
You
right.
have to get yourself a bigger pile.
Yeah, I know. We're going to move to combat, and everyone's got creatures that can block. Brick, Pyromancer, 3/3. Your biggest creature is what, a 3/3? Joel?
Who are you talking to? Yes.
Yeah,
I've
Joe,
got
sorry.
2/2, 2/3, 1/1.
Okay. 2/2, 3/3, and a 1/1.
And this is a mirror entity, by the way. It's got Changeling, and I can pay X to have creatures I control become XX and gain all creature types until end of turn.
Got it. Yeah, so you pay 2 and it'll become... You got 2 mana open, correct?
I got 2 mana open right now.
Okay.
Do you have any flyers, Joel?
I don't have any flyers now.
No one's any flyers. It's just I think we gotta start. I got Ragnar a little bit under control, but it still worries me. It's just I leave myself a little open to RJ.
Well, I
if
would
he
say
comes
you
at
are
me.
now firmly the hugest threat at the table.
Let's see, so.
I will swing 5 line at Ragnar.
I'll take 5.
All right.
Injury
5.
to insult.
And then we'll go to second main. And I don't have the mana to do what I want to do. So I'm just going to move to my end step with a Monarch trigger, and I'll draw a card. And I'll pass over to RJ.
Y'all, B-Rad's hand is past full, and that board is looking quite insane.
Yes, it is.
Yes. All right. On tap, I will scry. Turn. I will keep that on the top, and I will also draw. I will play Cinderglade for my land. Since I have 2 or more basics, doesn't come in tapped. Let's see. I will tap a green. My Grill Signet for red and green.
Oh yeah, Helena and Elena do have reach.
Yes, they
Yeah.
do.
So that's 2, 3. We'll do 4. I'm going to play Goreclaw, Terror of
Ooh.
Calcisma.
Ugh.
So, legendary creature bear, creature spells cast with power 4 or greater, cost 2 less to cast. And then whenever Goreclaw, Terror of Calcissima attacks, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets a +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. So, that is hard, but I think we're gonna. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna, since I played a creature, I'm gonna tap a green, and I will draw a card.
Yes.
There's my card. All right. Move to combat. Beginning of my combat, I will add +2/+2 to Goreclaw. So it's now a 6/5. And see. All right, I'm going to move to combat, and with combat, I am going to swing. Let's see. Oh boy. I'm going to swing Tuya. I'm going to swing that. Ragnar, I'm going to swing that your way. So Tuya's a 4/4, but she'll get a +6/+6 because of Goreclaw.
Okay.
So total of 10/10 at you.
And then an additional Goreclaw.
I will
No.
remind you, if you want Goreclaw to trigger, it has to attack.
Yeah.
Goreclaw has to
Yeah.
attack, yeah.
You can't attack with it, unfortunately, just because it entered the battlefield.
You just
No,
gave it haste.
you just gave it haste, dude. You're going to want to
What's
give
that?
it trample. You just gave it haste. Send it. It's got trample. It will give her trample.
Oh, sorry. That's
And
right. I
+1/+1.
keep forgetting it, Helana. Every time I do that, then it has haste. All right,
Mhm.
so I'll swing both of them at you. So this is going to be now a 1/1. Does that go to end of turn? So that's an 11/11, and also be getting a 6/5 swinging at you. But that's turn.
7/6 because of the +1/+1.
Yeah, 7/6 with
So
trample. both of them.
17 total.
17 total. Do they both have trample?
Yes.
That's rough.
Goreclaw says whenever it attacks, each creature you control, power 4 or greater, gets +1/+1,
Yeah.
gains trample.
There it is. Okay. And the Goreclaw 7 and the
7/6.
7/6 and the Toya's 10
11/11.
and 11/11.
Ragnar, that double dark ritual scared the shit out of everybody.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I was waiting, I'm telling you, I was waiting for the game to be over. I was like, all
Brutal
right, go.
answer back.
I
Deafening
was
silence.
not in that
Huge
position,
attacks.
unfortunately. Well, I guess we got a block. What is that? So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna send all of my creatures to block the Tuya,
Okay.
and then I'll take the Goreclaw. So the Goreclaw's 7.
Yep.
I'll automatically take the 7.
And
Wait, how
then-
much power? I'm not going to tell you what to do here. Go ahead.
I mainly don't want to take the commander.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was saying we get rid of Goreclaw wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, no, that's gonna happen.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, that's what's giving it trample.
Yeah, so
Much easier to
total
deal with it without
power,
trample.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not gonna kill. It's not gonna do anything to kill your commander. But I'm just trying to take the least amount of commander damage as possible.
So three more. So 3 more with Tuya. So you're 8, 11 to 3.
Your commander damage. 11
Okay.
damage total.
And yeah.
And you blocked correctly to give Goreclaw death?
No,
I'm
he's
not
blocking. He's
blocking
blocking the commander.
Oh,
I'm blocking
I
the
see.
commander. I'm not blocking the Goreclaw.
Gotcha.
So I'll send Krark back to the command zone. Everything else will die.
Did something have death touch there? Sorry, I missed that.
No death.
No death
Okay.
touch.
Okay. I heard somebody say death. I was like, wait a minute.
I
Where did I miss
wish.
that? All right, then I will. With that, I will pass turn.
Okay, I will untap, raw, play mountain. How many creatures are on the board?
3.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4.
4 here too.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 1 for Blasphemous Act.
That'll do it.
So it's gonna cost 1 less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature.
In res-
All right. I got some. Yeah, I got responses. Go ahead, Joe.
Mine is simple. I'm just going to tap a Yara to sacrifice Corpse Knight using her ability to tap and sacrifice another black creature to draw a card.
Got
Okay.
it.
I have no other
there
triggers
are
past
also
that.
2 copies on the board, just so everybody's aware, because of the double vision.
Mm-hmm.
Before that impacts any potential.
Ouch.
Oh, so Blasphemous
Can you
Act's
go
going
back
to
to
get copied and
commands,
cast again after this?
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, Garixis, good
All right,
to see
I'm
you.
gonna
Jump in our
sacrifice
Discord.
one of my angels to Viscera Seer to scry 1.
Garixis, I just dropped our Discord
I'm
link
gonna
there in
put that
chat if
on
you
the
want to jump
bottom.
in.
And then I'm gonna sack another angel warrior to Viscera Seer to scry 1. That's gonna go on the bottom. So then what happens? Blasphemous Act resolves the first time, then stuff happens, then it just resolves again, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
What I don't know, and Mr. Buzz might be able to clarify, because he has Felice on the battlefield, and if your creatures have counters, you should be making Inklings.
Yes. The thing is, what I'm saying is I think Blasphemous Act is going to trigger. It's going to kill my stuff. That ability will go on the stack. My Inklings will be created. And then another copy of Blasphemous Act is going to go again.
No, that's the way I understand.
It's pretty much
that,
what
right?
I'm saying is I'm not
Yeah.
going to waste the time of just dealing with my Inklings and saying all this. I'm just going to
Correct.
sacrifice Felisa to itself to scry, create an Inkling, but it doesn't matter.
There you go, chat. Take note. If you are being hounded
On the
by
bottom.
Felisa Fang of Silverquill in your meta, you just need to have double vision and
I'm going
cast
to sack
Blasphemous
Viscera Seer
Act.
to itself.
You can do
Alright.
13 twice.
I'll
And
put that
just
in the bottom as well.
Really go middle fingers to the air. Oh, wait. No. Hang on. Does the
up?
second spell get cast? Does the copy get cast? Because Silence is still on the battlefield.
Yeah, does it say, it just
No.
copies the spell though, right?
So,
Yeah, it says whenever
Gotcha.
whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, copy that
Okay.
spell. You make
just
these
making
new
sure.
targets.
Yeah, chat. There you go. Simple 2-card combo to get around Felisa Fang of Silverquill. Double Vision and Blasphemous Act. You learn so much here at Jake and Joel are Magic. You're all welcome.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap 4, and we're gonna recast your boy Krark,
There it
and
is.
then I will on that note.
Okay, 1 non-creature spell, 1 non-creature spell, 1 non-creature spell. I drew 2. I lose a life. Do. Okay, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to cast Tevesh that.
Tevesh. Yeah.
Tevesh that, Doom of Fools. So we got a Planeswalker with some text here. Bear with me. For Tevish's +2, we create 2 0/1 black Thrall creature tokens, which is exactly what we're going to do.
Okay.
We're going to take him up 2. That's going to represent our Thralls there. That's 2 0/1s. Also can go +1, sack a creature or Planeswalker. If I do draw 2 cards, then draw another card if a sacrifice permanent was a commander. And then -10, gain control of all commanders. Put all commanders from the command zone onto the battlefield under your control.
Yay.
Tevesh that is at 6 from taking it up 2 to create 2 0/1 Thralls. And
No
I'm
problem.
going to cast Morbid Opportunist for 3. Newer card, but such a good uncommon. Whenever
Yes, it
one or
is.
more other creatures die, draw a card. It only triggers once per turn. That is going to pass me to be red.
All right, I'll untap. And I will draw. Actually, I got a Monarch trigger here. I will make an Angel.
Yup.
And I will draw. One, two. All right, I'm going to play a tapped Plains. Okay. Beery Plateau, one of those mold dual face cards.
Yeah.
As my land for turn, triggering Feldar Retreat. And this time I will choose to make a 2/2 Cat Beast token with that landfall trigger.
David in chat, it's good to see you too. Yeah, you should, once you get your setup going, man, jump into the league. It's been a blast. It's gotten me, honestly, what it's achieved for me is I am now regularly playing Commander every week, and that is pretty cool.
It's gonna
D-Buck.
be a zombie for now, but it's a 2/2 until I find my cat token.
In League, D-Buck,
All
I
right.
got close to ulting Tevesh one time, and at like 8 counters on him, the whole board turned on me pretty quickly, so it's unlikely.
Then I'm going to cast the 6.
That cat's looking a little worse for wear.
Liesa, Forgotten Archangel. When she's a 4/5 flying lifelink, whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead.
Really good creature.
We'll cast
You
2.
scoot your cards down a little bit.
Yeah, well, sorry, I keep pushing them up again. It's a habit. All right, so there we go. 2 planes.
Can you pull your mat
And
down,
then-
maybe?
Yeah.
Not
There we
teasing.
go.
It's all right.
Okay. All right, so
Oh yeah, D-Buck.
Liesa is in play.
That's right. You were in that game.
Got 2 mana left. 2/2 tokens. And then
Slide
I'm just going to move to my end step right now, and I will draw a card for the Monarch trigger
Oh, man. Between
and pass my turn.
I was so excited to get a turn 2 or 3 Phyrexian Arena when I saw it in my opening hand. And between that, the Monarch token, and the freaking Life Crafters, most of the board has kept up. Ragnar, how many cards have you got in your hand?
I have
Rang.
one singular card in my hand.
Damn, boy, that Dark Ritual double really got everybody on your case.
Yes, it did.
Gonna put this on the bottom.
Hey, chat, hit that like button. Just do it. Just hit that like button.
Okay, and then I'll drop the turn.
Wakes up YouTube. YouTube's sleepy. It's the middle of the week, you know.
Gonna play a forest for turn. It's my land. Tap a green, Girl Signet for green red. I'll play Elysian Carotid. Just it's a 1/1, but allows you to tap for any mana color. If I control a creature with power 4 or greater, I can do it for 2. I'm going to tap 1 green so I can draw a card off my artifact since I cast a creature.
How many cards do you have in hand, Joel? You got to have at least 5 or 6.
I got 6.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you got a full group too.
I've got a
Okay.
Phyrexian Arena and a Reliquary Tower.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Yep. No, I'm just saying. I know you got a lot of cards in hand.
I will tap 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna cast Mana Gorger Hydra.
Ooh.
Whenever a player casts a spell, I put a 1/1 counter on Mana Gorger Hydra. And with that, I will pass turn.
Alrighty.
Are you sitting over there with the Way to Go Infinite, and you're just
No.
feeling too quiet to get it done?
No. I'm laughing because I actually took this to my LGS and I sat there for about 5 turns trying to successfully cast the Fiery Gambit. And we're just going to go ahead and attempt to do the same thing here.
Fiery Gambit. So hang on, let me read this. Flip a coin until you lose a flip or choose to stop flipping. If you lose a flip, Fiery Gambit has no effect. If you win 1 or more flips, deals 3 damage to target creature. 2 or more flips, 6 to each opponent. 3 or more flips, draw 9 cards and untap all lands. This is kick-ass.
Wow.
Let's freaking go here.
All right.
All right.
And there's a copy of it because of the red enchantment.
Mm-hmm.
I mainly need to draw the 9 cards. So,
And you got the thumb,
go
so you get to
ahead
pick results here. Oh, this is doable.
yeah, this is potentially. I guess first we're going to roll for Krark. I'm going to call odd. Oh, that fell off the table. Odd, so it is going to copy.
So it's an extra copy of Fiery Gambit.
All right, so I'm just going to move these over here for now, so we can focus on these lovely Fiery Gambits.
That's 1 win.
We're going to go ahead and do the first copy. So I'm going to call even. There's 1.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to keep going.
Ooh,
We're
I
going to
love
call odd.
visual tracking, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm talking about.
There's 2. We're going to call even for number 3.
Did it.
And I'm going to select the 4, so that goes to 3. So I've won 3 flips. So if I'm not mistaken, I will get to do each ability.
Yeah, you get 3 damage to a creature, 6 to each opponent, and you're going to draw 9 cards and untap your lands.
Yes.
Sorry, that pops
Ooh.
off my Mana Gorger because you cast Sorcery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spell.
What is the power and toughness, or what's the toughness of the Mana Gorger?
It's a 2/2. That's
Let's
nothing I
go
know.
ahead and blast it with
A
3 damage.
2/2 is going to get lightning bolted.
Yes.
Morbid
Next
Opportunist.
ability-
Morbid Opportunist says whenever 1 or more other creatures die, draw a card. So if that Mana Gorger's eating it, I'm drawing. And that'll be my...
It's exiled as that Mana Gorger exiled
instead
as well.
of dying. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
It actually instead of dying, right? So my Morbid Opportunist isn't going to trigger at all with...
Yeah, it does not trigger.
with
Because
Liaison on the
creatures,
battlefield.
yes, it exiles. Yep.
Okay, so the second coin flip's going to deal 6 damage to each opponent.
Oh yeah,
So you
here
guys
we
are
go.
gonna take-
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Ragnar's still the enemy.
We're going to untap all lands and draw 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What? Well, this is my vote for MVP. Chat, every game in the league, also the 4 players of that game vote on what we're calling MVP. It doesn't really stand for, it stands for everything. Most valuable play, best play. It just means whatever play was crazy. And
This is crazy.
I'm thinking
This
that
was.
this is one of the craziest plays I've ever seen in the league so far.
Yeah, I've never seen 3 fiery
Let's
gambits
do
on a
it.
stack.
Krark and Krark's Thumb and 3 Fiery Gambits. What's up, Buzz?
Yeah.
Ragnar, I might suggest keep a storm count track.
I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because of the deafening silence.
True. That's true. Never mind.
Hey, I don't know. MVP might be definitely silenced. We probably would have been dead last turn. I'm just saying.
I'll go ahead and keep a storm count, Buzz, but I
Yeah,
don't think
possible.
it's gonna be
We'll
relevant.
see. We'll see who wins this game.
This is definitely the coolest play.
Before, since it is still the first main phase, before this goes into effect, I'm gonna, in response, tap my lands to go ahead and float some mana.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna float 2 black and 4 red.
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep these down here out of the way. We're gonna go to the second copy of Fiery Gambit. We're gonna call even.
Yeah, Slack in chat.
Oh,
This
Not.
might be
No.
GG, but
Yay,
deafening silence is on
fake
the
pass.
battlefield.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the original cast of Fiery Gambit. We're gonna call even. Get 1. Gonna go ahead and call odd. Gonna select the 5, get 2. We're gonna call even. And gonna select the 2.
Wow. 2 full fire
Oh,
gambits.
wow. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I took my 6.
Yep, I did too.
okay.
I'll take my 6.
Let's see here.
Well, Ragnar, you brought us all down to your life total level.
Hey, I just wanted us to be even. Is that any target? Damage to target creature. Well, nice.
Definitely a morbid opportunist. I'm just saying.
Hey, do
Now I
not
can
listen
do
to
anything
B-Rad
right
at
now.
all.
Yeah, I'm definitely not listening to B-Rad over here generating like an absurd amount of tokens.
Oh, yeah. This board is insane, and he's still a monarch.
So,
Insane.
B-Rad,
Wow.
I'm gonna shoot your cat token.
A cat token, huh? Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll allow it. All right.
Okay. I'm gonna
That's dead.
untap some mana, and then I'm gonna draw 9 more cards.
Oh
1,
my God.
2, 3,
Real.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please tell me I have some kind of answer.
Oh, that creature did get to die. Got him. Drawing a card. Morbid opportunist.
Yes, it did.
How you doing? Thank you, Buzz.
I have not played a land for turn. So I'm going to go ahead and play a Haunted Ridge.
Is that a double feature Haunted Ridge?
That is a double feature
Nice.
Haunted Ridge.
Very cool. I honestly think some of those single pick, we're gonna have a video on next Wednesday, next Thursday maybe. I think there are some singles in that set that should be targeted before we move on from it.
Yeah.
Pretty much anything in a black color identity and commander, they would look really
Yes.
good in.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and use the 4 red and the 2 black that I have floating. I'm going to cast a Harvester of Souls.
Nice. Freaking
Oh,
Harvester
nice.
of Souls, man. Ever since I started playing Commander, this card's been around.
Yeah, we're going throwback. I'm going to go ahead and use 1 black and 2 red. Cast a Sedgemoor Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then I'm going to pay 1. And let's go ahead and use the other mountain. I'm going to cast a Harmonic Prodigy.
Ooh.
So I'm going to try to reorganize here a little bit. That's going away. Those are untapped.
Sketchy version. I like that.
$14. I am going to move to the end step. I have 14 cards in hand, so I will have to go down
A few.
4, 5, 6, 7. Discard a Unearth,
Wow, wow, wow.
a Hate Mirage.
Yeah, chat. Everybody
We
W
gotta
in
get the
chat
mill
for
going.
Buzz Fuzz.
We gotta get the mill going here. Gotta mill them out. It's the best chance.
Cheers to Buzz Fuzz for keeping up with all the triggers for sure.
3. for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 3 more. Let's do read the bone. Read the bones and Rakdos signal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Too many choices. We'll discard a mountain. So I'm down to 7.
Got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Me?
Oh, I take that back. I had one more from the hand. My bad. Forgot that I set that over there. We'll put the Doomblade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're good.
Card for turn. Lose a life
There
to
you go.
Phyrexian Arena. Did my health total go down? I don't think it did. No, it did.
Yeah, 23.
All right, let's go land for turn. I'm gonna go 1 black for Kaya's ghost form on Tevesh.
Okay.
Any response?
In response,
Nope.
I'm gonna cast a Vampiric Tutor.
Okay. So I'm assuming with deafening silence on the battlefield, I'm good to go.
Yes.
So that's gonna copy from the double vision.
Vampiric Tutor double vision.
I'm gonna get a Pest from the Sedgemoor, and I'm gonna get a Pest from the double vision, since that is considered a copy.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's Magecraft.
Brian, I'll take a
So
shot
the
at tequila if you're pouring.
Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with, when this creature dies, you gain 1 life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have some Krark triggers to take care of. I have a Harmonic Prodigy out now, so any ability of a shaman or another wizard you control is going to trigger an additional time. Krark is a wizard, so I will get another activation of him. So for the first one, let's say it's the Harmonic Prodigy copy of the trigger, I'm going to call even. I miss both, so it's going to bounce back to my hand.
Oh, cast it again.
I cannot.
With the deafening silence, huh?
Yeah.
Deafening silence. That's right.
prohibits that. Regardless, I will go get a copy and put that on top of my library. Do I have to reveal that?
For a vamp, I don't think you do.
Card, shuffle it, put that. Nope, I do not have to reveal it.
Oh, mercy. All I tried to do is play a Kaya's ghost form. Jesus.
I know. He's getting around deafening silence here. He's got full grip.
Yeah.
He just got the last best card in his deck. Gonna have to try and mill that somehow.
I'm assuming that he went and tutored up an answer to deafening silence.
I'm pretty sure.
All I can do is assume that.
Yes.
So Kaya's ghost form is still on the stack. Clay, what's up? Good to see you.
Oh God, bless! Did I not?
Yeah, I mean, with the Vamp Tutor, the copies of Vamp Tutor really don't matter. It's mostly the first one because, you're going to shuffle every time and put it back on top. So it is what it is. But one good tutor and multiple pests off of Sedgemoor. Buzz, he hasn't lost life yet, no.
There is no way I overlooked that. God damn it.
Uh-oh.
The cast warp is nowhere to be found.
Who didn't put feed the swarm in there?
Feed the swarm.
Yeah, apparently I made some oversights. Oh, goodness.
Second Krark trigger, even though it bounced, it could still matter.
The only reason we're alive right now. It's because it definitely sucks.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Luke.
Storm is so ridiculous. It's
Yeah, no
just
kidding.
wild. So hard to. I mean,
Bro, I'm a simple man. I like to play creatures. I like to turn them sideways.
yeah, I like to. I'm into that, and I do enjoy the aristocrats, the sacking and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think I've ever once built a storm deck. I don't know if I've ever built an Izzet deck or any kind of storm deck. Usually I build like Selesnya or Gruul.
Good to
Okay.
go? You good to go, Ragnar?
I do like
All right.
those though.
All right. Ghost form resolves, I'm assuming. All right. Ghost form resolves. Moving on. That is my one
Enjoy your turn.
non-creature.
Hold on. There's still one more copy on the stack.
If it
The quick trigger, because of the shaman, it'll trigger one more time.
even if it gets bounced, it's still
Yes.
Because
Okay.
it was the other one that got bounced.
oh, I need a call. Good lord. Let's go even. That went into the crack. It'll bounce.
Okay. But you do make another. Oh no, you don't. Never mind. Okay, cool. Bye.
So Kaya's ghost form
But
resolves.
he is on that, man. Buzz, are you a
Joe's
judge?
begging now. Please let it resolve.
Just want this aura. It's a 1-mana aura.
Yeah, the Kyle's ghost form.
It's a 1-mana aura.
Cannot hit the battlefield. It can't.
Oh my god, it resolved. Thank goodness. All right, here we go. We're gonna help out the whole cause here. Right, we're gonna play 1 black, 1 white for Cruel Celebrant, and that says whenever it or another creature I control dies, each opponent loses a life, I gain a life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play Kambal, Console of Allocation, Storm deck.
Oh, that's a good answer to the storm.
And Kambal says, whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. I'm going to tick Tevesh up 2 to 8 and create 2 more thralls, taking that number up to 4. And chat, did I play a land for turn?
I don't believe so.
Beautiful. I'm gonna play Rupture Spire. There's a battlefield tapped. I gotta pay 1. I'm gonna use my Reliquary Tower actually. And that's gonna do me. I pass the turn.
All right. You're on step. I'm gonna crack my Mind Stone here to draw a card. Draw a card. All right. I'll move to untap.
Shoo-wee. Yeah, quite a
And I
little
will
match going here.
I will draw for turn. All right. So I got a Monarch trigger as well, so we'll make another Angel. Let's have an Angel here. Throw it down. There it is. All right. And then I will play a Swamp for turn. Gonna trigger, and I'm gonna put a counter on each one of my creatures here.
Nice.
All right. And then I'm going to cast Alharu, the Solemn Ritualist. Bring her in, and then I will put the counter on Lisa and this angel warrior that doesn't have summon sickness. So 6/6 and a 6/7 flying. And
when Alharu enters the battlefield, you're going to get a counter on each of up to 2 creatures, and it gives you a passive that when your non-token creatures with counters on them die, you create a 1/1 flyer. Nice. Okay.
Correct. Okay. Looking here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I don't know, Brian. It is a pretty tight match right now.
Ragnar, I know, doesn't have any flying blockers. Trying to think how I want to do this. All right, we're going to go to combat.
Combat step.
Yep, combat. And I'm going to swing 6, 12 at Ragnar.
Yep. I'll take it.
Alrighty. And I will gain 6 life from the life leak trigger on Lisa.
Oh, mercy.
Up to 31. Okay. And we'll go to my second main. Let's see. I got a question for Buzz. With Lace's ability, when a creature opponent controls dies, it exiles. If I cast, say, a board wipe, will that ability, it will go on the stack? Will it trigger the 5/5 over here, the demon with death touch on Ragnar's side? What is it again? Oh, Harvester of Souls. Will the cards exile, or will they go to the graveyard?
They're exiled instead, so he does not get anything.
He does not get anything. Okay.
But he will draw from your creatures, because I think it says whenever any creature dies.
Yes.
Whenever another non-token creature dies.
So he'll draw to the amount of your creatures.
So 2.
So he'll draw 2 from my.
If you were to cast a board wipe right now. Yeah.
If I was. Okay.
Yes.
Same thing with Morbid Opportunist.
Yep. Yep. And then what about the trigger with the return to my hand? Alharu would come back to my hand then, correct? With that trigger on the stack from Lisa?
Never another non-token.
Yeah, the exile trigger does not apply to you.
Okay. So it will just Alharu would come back to my hand then.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I would one flying token. Oh god, I'm just worried about giving him another turn, with all the stuff he's got.
I'm still pretty neutered right now.
Yeah, I know. Joel's got me a little worried too with all the stuff he's going on over there.
I'm just building a nice little aristocrat's web.
Yeah, a little web over there.
Little web of aristocrats.
Yeah.
That's all. We're just chilling in our tower.
All right. Yeah, I am not going to do it and roll the dice and see what happens here. And I will pass the turn, and there will be a Monarch trigger, and I will draw a card. And say, go, RJ.
All right.
On your end step, I'm on a Vampiric Tutor.
All right, RJ, go ahead and go get yourself a drink.
I was going to say, all right, well, if that's the case.
I know what I'm getting off of the copy from the double vision. I guess I should probably roll. Let's do the Harmonic Prodigy. We'll go even. I'll go ahead and get a second copy. And then, how will that work? I'll have to shuffle it, so I'll only get the one copy on the top, correct?
Pretty much.
Okay, then I'm not even gonna.
And then
I'm gonna select the odd off the last one.
Are copied spells not being seen by combo whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell?
Because it's not a cast, it's just a copy. If I'm understanding that correctly.
Yeah, it would have to say you may cast a copy or something. It should.
An effect that instructs a player, rule 706.12. Here we go. An effect that instructs a player to cast a copy of an object and not just copy a spell follows. Oh, this is for casting copies of objects, but casting a copy of an object follows steps.
Combo won't trigger off of copies.
He will not.
No, he will not, because that's a magecraft ability.
Okay.
But you do lose life every time you do successfully cast Vampiric Tutor, even though in the end you're only getting one card.
And you lose life from combo from that cast. So
right. I've lost the
down
2
to
life
6.
from the cast.
Now you gotta lose 2 from combo.
For
Joel gains 2.
Yeah, so from one of the casts, or from the one cast.
From the one cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at 10 and I lost the 2.
And now you're losing 2 to my combo as well.
2 more to the combo as well. So it should be 4 life.
Combo's
you lose.
Taking taxes. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, they lose 2, I gain 2.
Right, but it would just be the one, wouldn't it?
It'd be Vamp. No,
Vamp.
No, yeah, it's just one.
The Vampire.
But you gotta lose 2 from Vampiric Tutor as well.
Oh, and duh.
That's
the total 4 we're getting to.
Yes.
My bad.
No worries.
And what I'm saying is, every time you successfully copy Vampiric Tutor, even though you're only getting 1 card total out of all of this, you're gonna keep losing 2 life.
Oh yeah.
So then
that's why.
Is any of this
that's
a
why
May?
last turn I was like, you should roll to see if you successfully cast it.
Oh yeah, it's not a May, so it is just happening. So, I guess you're hoping for crap rolls.
Yes. So, I had the one from the double vision. I rolled one of each on the Krark. So I will bounce it, and then I need to roll 1 more for the other Krark.
Correct.
Okay. So
and
I will
remember, you're making tests. Those automatically will happen.
Yes. So I have the 1, and I have the 1 from the cast, 1 from the copy.
Mm-hmm.
Going to the Krark ability, the last one on the stack, I'm going to call odd. Got a 3
You can
and a
choose
6.
the 6 though, right?
I will choose, so I will bounce it.
Yeah.
So I will take. So that'll bounce. So I got the 2 from the combo, 2 from the copy. I get the 1 copy of the Vampiric Tutor, which I need to shuffle and then put that on top. And then I'm good.
Yeah, chat, but it is very on theme for the Rakdos deck to kill itself. That's very Rakdos.
Rakdos
Rakdos combo deck accidentally kills itself? Yeah, hell yeah, that's on theme.
For sure. Dude, my Krark deck, that's the only CEDH deck I have. I have smoked myself so many times.
Hey.
Just with trying to cast Doomsday.
Anything for a taste of glory.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So many times I just fold after like a 10-minute turn. I'm just like, yeah, I killed myself. Sorry guys. I'm out.
So we good now?
I
Yep.
think we are good.
All right. I'm going to tap now.
You got 6 damage, RJ. Got to get 6.
Oh. Well.
To a whole line of creatures and some life gain pests.
Filled their board states
2
again.
seconds. I'm going to go to the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll untap and I will scry the beginning of my upkeep. Put that at the bottom. I can grab it. and then I'll draw for turn. All right. I'll play a Rootbound Crag for my land.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, tap a green. Play a Finhorn Elves. With that, because I cast a creature, I'm going to pay a green to draw a card. There's one. I'll tap a. I'll tap a green and red and a green, and I will do Reckless Impulse. I'm going to exile the top 2 cards in my library until the end of the next turn. I can play those cards. So and those are revealed. Those need
Revealed, correct? Yeah, it's exile reveal.
So I've got nothing. Dang. All right. Well, I already played a land for turn, so I can't do that, and I can't play Chain Reaction, right?
You can use them to your next turn, though. So until the end of your next turn, yes.
Okay. So keep that in mind as we go around the board here.
Ball triggers off your Reckless Impulse. You lose 2, I gain 2.
What's that? Oh.
Sorry, I just got back. When you cast Reckless Impulse, I gain 2, you lost 2.
Okay.
Oh, man, you can Chain Reaction. I'm looking at that X damage. Might not, I'm just trying to think if it's worth it to wipe the board. No, it's not, because he'll draw a million cards, yeah. And everything will exile. Never mind.
You've also got Deafening Silence.
Yes, he can't. That's correct. You're right.
Oh.
Well, no, he didn't cast a non-creature. Oh, no, he cast Reckless Impulse.
Reckless, yeah.
Yeah. That's to get that in there. And Joel's got he'll have ultimate next turn. Don't know if I want to cast Tuya because of that. Gee.
Combo taxes, baby. Combo is one of my favorite cards. I just love black, white, and the whole tax thing and extort and all those kind of abilities. Yeah, that's some of my favorite stuff.
No, I definitely miss Combo. He should definitely be in this deck I got. Great card.
Liace has been fantastic too. I've only built her on MTGO. I haven't built her in paper yet, but damn, is that deck fun on MTGO.
Yeah, oh yeah, great card.
Keeps coming back. Keeps coming back.
Yep.
The Commander Legends version of her. I do like that version of her in the deck.
I know which one you're talking about. You pay the 2 life for every spell you cast.
That's right.
And then you can cast it without paying the tax. Or pay life instead of tax. No, it's great. It's a fun card.
All right, because of the I don't know. I'd play Tuya if I knew that I wouldn't have to lose it. Or how does that work with Tevesh? Is that gonna even if it's in the command zone, you can play it, or is it when it's as long as it's on the battlefield?
With Tevesh,
for its ultimate.
Sorry, what's the question?
The ultimate on
doesn't matter. Is battlefield? It doesn't matter.
Gain
so
control
it doesn't matter
of all.
From where?
Yeah, exactly. Gain control of all commanders. Put all commanders from the command zone onto the battlefield under my control. Right. It just rips them all to me.
I'm just gonna then cast it because let's see if I can get. So it's 1, 2. Shoot, that's 2 more. So 3, 4, 5. I can't actually cast it. Well, that just sucks. All right. No, I can. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, and then I can tap Elise in for 4
and 5.
Cinder Glade for 5. So I will be able to cast Tuya So there's that. And then this has summoning sickness, so I can't tap Finhorn, so that's too bad.
Brian, in retrospect, we probably would have named the channel Two-Headed Giant. I don't know why we didn't think of that.
Well, with that, I will just pass turn. I got nothing else I can do.
Also very vain. I like having my name in the channel. What's up?
Alrighty.
What do you find?
Do you really want to know?
Oh God.
I'm gonna play a Blight Steel or a Blight Step Pathway for turn.
You almost said Blight Steel, and that was almost crazy too, because I was not expecting that shit.
Yeah, no.
Whoa, Colossus combo out of nowhere.
I am going to exile a Simian Spirit Guide from my hand to generate 1 red.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are going to use the 1 red. Make sure to pay 2 black. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, here we go. Torment.
We're going to cast the Torment of Hailfire.
Yep.
There's
There's the Torment of Hailfire, ladies and gentlemen.
So, Torment of Hailfire, X equals 7.
Now, when it copies, it won't copy the 7, though, right?
It does copy the 7.
It does.
It does?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
So, automatically, off of the double vision, I'm going to get 1 copy.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and lose 2 to the Kumbal. And then we are going to go gambling.
Hey, Joel, really quick. Do I lose 2 for casting Tuya?
No, it's non-creature spell.
Non-creature.
A non-creature. Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and do the Harmonic Prodigy first, which is going to be odd. That will bounce. But I will bounce that in a second. We're going to do the other copy for Krark. We're going to do even. We got an even, so we will copy it.
I don't even know how you
keep
this all together.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah,
like...
once you've got 2 copies of it?
I have 2 copies of it.
And are we done situating copies? Because all that would happen first, right?
I have one question for Mr. Buzz. I did the Harmonic Prodigy first, failed the roll. I completed the Krark rule, or the Krark roll successfully. That means I would get the other cast of the Torment of Hailfire, the original one, correct? Or does it still technically bounce because of the Harmonic Prodigy?
No, because that's a good question. Hold on, let me calculate that.
Walk me through it, Ragnar.
So Krark would trigger an additional time. Yes, because it's not copying Krark. Both triggers twice the same original card. They will bounce to your hand.
Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to clarify. So
yeah. Also, you make pests.
I did 1 off of the cast. I need to do 2 more, so that'll go up to 7.
So
you would only make 2, not 3.
You get the cast and then the 2 copies.
Yeah, but one of them failed. You didn't cast it. Never mind. You did. Never mind.
We good?
Yeah.
Okay. Storm count 1. So we are repeating, or you guys are repeating 7 times. You either lose 3 life, or you sacrifice a non-land permanent, or discard a card.
Okay, so hang on. I got a question here because I've got a lot of Aristocrats triggers. It says on there we repeat this a number of times. So we all do it 1 time, then all do it a 2nd time, then all do it a 3rd time. Is that how this works?
Yes.
Okay.
So you do the ability, and then once you resolve the ability, you do it an additional time after that.
So then
it should layer where everybody's doing it once, then twice, and so on and so forth.
So then if all of those Torment of Hailfires, it's what, 14 on the stack right now? Is that correct?
Yes, 14 of the abilities.
14 abilities, yeah. So B-Rad, if you sack your Liesa first and I just sack a Thrall, right now my Cruel Celebrant's not triggering because it says when they die and your stuff is exiling it.
Yeah, we're gonna do this correctly to where it will kill
so
them.
if we kill the player like on the 3rd or 4th trigger of Torment of Hailfire through Aristocrat triggers, does that cancel all the other ones out, or do we still go through all those?
That I don't know.
I don't know what happens.
I would think once he goes to 0 life, I would think the game, like the abilities. Well, the thing is though, I think it still has. I'm not sure. I can't even answer. I don't know if they still resolve or what.
Okay, so it's complicated.
I've never run into this.
Because of stack order, RJ will start sacking his things first, then it'll go to B-Rad, then it'll go to Joel.
No, it goes me second, right? Because I'm next after Ragnar.
No.
You're left.
So you would choose your targets, but it would start being RJ that sacks his things. Because he's the last player in turn order right now.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Each opponent stacking. We got 14 Torment of Hailfire things on the stack. So instead of going around one at a time, it goes, you do 14, then I do 14, and then Joel does 14.
Basically.
So
why is it going in the first direction?
Yes.
So like RJ is the first one.
Why is that the case?
Just because of how turn order is.
I'm not following. Isn't Joel the next one? Isn't he the next one in line?
I would be next after Ragnar.
Joel's next after Ragnar though in turn order. Yes.
Yes, you would choose your stack, but they don't get sacrificed until RJ starts sacrifice.
Oh, because he started the game going first? Is that why?
No, it's just because it's complicated, guys. It's basically like a board wipe. If death triggers would happen, it would be the person that came in half before me would trigger first instead of after me.
Okay.
So like Joel's things won't die before Brad's things die.
Yes, then RJ's things would die because he's before Ragnar. I see. Okay.
So, and because Lias is still on the board, RJ's things would be exiled.
Will exile. They will not trigger the cruel celebrant.
Exactly.
So what am I doing now? I'm doing...
Yeah, and we're not going to be able to kill
14.
Ragnar. We're not going to be killing Ragnar during this resolution. No, because every time one of the resolutions of Torment of Hailfire, it goes back on top of all the stuff. Yeah, the triggers go on the stack, but then the next instance of Torment of Hailfire stacks on top of that, and then all the stuff, and then the next one stacks on top of that, correct? And so the like...
so he's got to do one, I got to do one, or...
Basically.
Yeah, so one will happen and we all choose our thing. Like I'll choose a throw.
Oh,
I won't get a trigger because of Cruel Celebrant, and even if you sack Liesa, then when we go to the next one, now I sack a throw. I do get a trigger Cruel Celebrant because Liesa's not on the battlefield, but then the next instance of Torment of Hellfire just goes on top of that. And so Ragnar is going to...
No, but those triggers will be on the stack, and actually after these 14 are done, he will die.
That's correct. Yes. But all of the Torment of Hailfires are all going to resolve as well.
Yes, that's fine. We'll survive.
So we gotta, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. All right.
It's just because there's 2 copies of Torment of Hailfire. If you manage to kill him before the second one resolves, then you're fine. That one will disappear.
Okay.
All right. Let's just step through this. We've got what, 14 left? I've got a calculator here on my battlefield. I'll keep track of it.
Yep. 7 on the first one.
Okay, so oh yeah, so okay, I see. So for the first one, yeah, let's just do 7 for now. Okay, so then I'm gonna RJ, you go first, right?
I'm just sacking a creature. Is that what it's supposed to be, or a permanent?
Non-land permanent.
Non-land permanent, or lose 3 life, or discard a card.
Or discard a card.
Correct.
My artifact. I'm gonna sack that.
I'm gonna sack a throw. Be right.
And that goes to the graveyard, right?
I'm going to sacrifice Alharu.
Oh, don't, dude! You got to sacrifice the Liace, or I'm not going to get any triggers and be able to kill Ragnar here.
You don't have enough?
No, my stuff isn't dying. My stuff is
no,
getting
it
exiled.
will though. If I do my math right, he's got 4 life. I do it right. I just want Alharu back to my hand.
Oh, okay, rock and roll.
And then I should be able. That's all. That's the only reason why I'm doing Alharu first.
I got you, perfect.
So I'll turn Alharu back to my hand because
Right,
it'll
so
latest. Actually, it'll happen
one.
at end step. But I'll create. This will create a 1/1 Spirit Flyer and we'll leave 1 behind.
Got you.
Because of the counter on that trigger.
All right, so
that'll happen at end step. That happened. Yes.
So we're at 6.
Yes.
I will sacrifice another Thrall as my second one.
Finn, my elves, sacrifice that.
Okay, now I will sacrifice Lisa. Okay, so she just goes to the graveyard.
Triggered for what it's
worth.
And
there'll be a trigger as well. I'll have another soldier token.
So I will get a draw off of the Harvester of Souls.
Yep.
Yes.
For the Alharu too, I believe.
For the Alharu as well.
Okay.
No, Lisa was still on the battlefield, but.
Well, it's your creatures dying.
Yeah,
yes, you're correct. You're right. Ragnar's right. You're right. All right, so we're at 5.
All right, so we're at 5. Now, when I sack a Thrall, everybody loses a life and I gain a life.
Yes.
So this is the 3rd iteration, is that correct?
This is we have 5, including this one left.
I will sack my sin.
All right, we have 4 remaining.
Okay, Joel, I think it's on you.
Sack this Thrall.
All right, go ahead. RJ.
Everybody loses a life, I gain a life?
Yep.
I will lose. I'm just going to take 3.
I will just say all of these triggers happen after Torment of Hellfire resolves. So all the soldiers Brad's making, they come in afterwards.
Okay, so I cannot use them. Correct. Okay. Right. Got them. Okay, so they are gone. Yes.
Even the life loss things technically happen after
Gotcha.
Torment of Hellfire.
Okay. So we're going through all 14 of these regardless.
No, we're going through the first 7.
The first 7. Okay. All right, so now it's my turn to stack, and I will just I'll discard a card, and I'll discard Silver Quill Campus.
I'm also just gonna let Morbid Opportunist die. Yeah, I'm gonna sack Morbid Opportunist here.
I'm gonna sack a card from hand, Shamanic Revelation.
So
that's another trigger on the stack there.
Yeah, y'all will have lost another
3.
life.
Yep, we will have lost and then gained.
Sorry, what was that?
We've all lost in our life because of the Morbid stack.
So should I be taking the lives or no? Because I think I've been.
Yeah, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, just take them. Just take them.
We're still gonna resolve all these.
We got 3 more, and then Ragnar should be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, so Joel, it's on Joel again, right? Or who's trigger? We got 1 more. Yeah, 3 now. We got to resolve the 3. Yeah, now 2. Yep.
I'll take 3.
I'm gonna sack Comball.
Okay, I'm going to discard Ornithopter of Paradise. Now we got 1 more.
I'm gonna discard Orzhov. Signet.
All right, I'm going to sacrifice. I can't do a non-land. I will
I'm gonna sacrifice
1 of my angels.
And then for my last one, I'm just gonna lose 3 life. So there should be 1. That was my last one. B-Rad, did you do your last one?
3 life.
And then I sacrificed my the bestiary.
Gotcha. Whew, Ragnar, what a deck, bro.
Gee, wow.
Yep. So I do believe I am dead.
Yeah, that cruel celebrant ate your lunch.
All right, yes, my triggers, I will get 2 1/1 flyers because my Alharu and Alharu will return to my hand. All those, yeah. that's it.
Ragnar, GG.
Good
Great game. Jeez.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I had to try.
I'm untapping. I'm drawing.
Okay.
B-Red, I think you only make one spirit, because Alharu died first.
You wanted Alharu to die first so it could go to your hand. That makes sense.
Correct.
I draw one.
That is gone.
I draw two. I lose a life. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I'm going to play Promise of Loyalty. This says each player puts a vow counter on a creature they control and sacrifices the rest of them. And then each of the creatures with a vow counter on them can't attack me or planeswalkers I control for as long as it has a vow counter on it. So,
okay.
RJ, basically, you're going to put a vow counter on your creature and it can't attack me. And then B-Red, I'm assuming you're keeping my your 6/6. Yeah. It just can't attack me. Remember that.
Yes.
Let's do this instead.
Cannot attack Joel or Tevesh.
No. Land for turn. I will play Orzhov Basilica. Return to Plains. That was my non-creature. I'm going to tick Tevesh up to 10 and create 2 thralls. And I'm going to pay 2 for Ornithopter in Paradise. And then I will ship it to you, B-Rad.
All right.
Yeah, we're putting vowel
here.
counters as opposed to consonant counters. No, they're vowel.
I will draw. Return. I had a monarch trigger here. I'll create another angel.
Ragnar, you put us into probably the most intensive trigger situation one of the most intensive trigger situations I've ever been a part of. That was grand.
I do what I can.
It's an interesting archetype because Jake's got a deck. Jake's got this Karavik the Merciless deck, and it's just this Punisher, brutal, Mana Barbs kind of crazy shit. And
I actually have him in here, and I thought about going to get him.
Yeah, he's a good commander, but he's the kind of creature like commander like everybody's attacking before there's really even a threat from Karavik on the battlefield, just because we know, and your combo thing is kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a 2/2 with my Thaldar Retreat trigger. Off, I played a Glacier.
No.
It just enters battlefield tapped for planes.
It says I got exiled. I think I'm jumping right back in. Just give me a second here. I think we're good. Spelltable powered by magic. There we go. We're good. I just need to flip my now. Dun da da dun.
I think you gotta mute your spell table.
Oh, yep. Good call. Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie, Joel. I'm just excited that I actually resolved 2 fiery gambits on stream.
You definitely, if that's the best that deck has ever done, you saved it for the stream game. I like that.
I did.
Feature match pop off.
I'm going to pay 3, 4, 5, and 6 and cast Nadier, Agent of Dust now.
All right. What does Nadier do?
Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on a Nadier, Agent of Dust now. When Nadier leaves the battlefield, create a number 1/1 green off white creature tokens available to its power.
Oh, where? That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And then I am going to cast Plum the Forbidden.
Uh-oh.
Pain 2.
Drawing cards, yeah.
Yeah, drawing cards. So I'm going to target my zombie an angel or a zombie, it's going to make a copy of the spell. Now, with these copies, they all go on the stack, correct?
That's correct.
Before I draw, right? Okay. And then I'm going to target my zombie.
It doesn't target though. They sacrifice immediately.
Yeah, they sacrifice immediately. Okay. So if I sacrifice Agent of Dust now, does that ability trigger and then his tokens come on the field and I can still cast copies of Plumb the Forbidden?
I would assume no, as an additional. Oh, no. I would assume because it's an additional cost to cast the spell, you have to choose how many creatures you're sacrificing right when it goes. Yeah. And then all the copies will go onto the stack, and that's how many copies you've got.
Okay. I'm going to choose 3. I'm going to choose Nadier, my angel, and my zombie. Lose 3 life and draw 3 cards.
You get it 4 times.
I get 2. You get. I'm sorry, 4 times. Yeah. And every time I must order it to where the zombies, my tokens leave first. Do they put the counters on Nadier then, or no? Because there's tokens leaving the battlefield.
No,
if I stack it that way.
I don't think that they have any time to for that to happen.
Okay, well then
all 3 of those are just. I'm imagining it on Arena, and those 3 I feel like would go all at the same time.
Okay. All right, so then I'm just going to send him back.
Your angel and your zombie cat thing die, and you draw 4, lose 4.
Yes, draw 4, lose 4. I'll send Nadier back to the zone, and then I'll create 3 1/1 elves. There'll be 3 of those, and I will draw 4 and then lose 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You bump your battlefield or just a card on your battlefield.
Yeah,
it looks like it lost focus.
Yeah,
there
I'll fix
we go.
it.
You're good to go.
All right. Oh, nice. Got 2 mana left here, and combat. I cannot swing at you, so I'm going to swing 6 at RJ.
Take 6.
Take 6.
Brian in chat, that's a huge point. Yo, Ragnar, you really took that game in stride because you were popping off crazy, but you definitely had everybody focused on you. And I've seen players, play a deck like that, get the attention of the whole table, but then basically bitch about it the whole time. So,
no, I typically don't play Storm, so I am completely chill about it. Like, I understand what I'm doing. I understand that I'm enemy number 1, so
I'm going to. Let's see here. I'm trying to think if he can kill me. Probably can't. Pass the turn to RJ.
All right.
I have 7 cards in hand.
If there's anything I can do, probably not. If it's the end here. All right.
Your deck was rolling until that board wipe.
Yeah. Problem is
it's a green deck. That's what happens.
Right. Let's see. Draw for turn. Oops, sorry. So I'm going to play my mountain from one of those cards that was exiled for land this turn. How many creatures are on the battlefield?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I've got 4.
4. And B-Rad, you have
4.
5? 4, 8, 9 with mine.
Wait, how many creatures do you have, B-Rad?
I got 3 soldiers and 1 angel.
Oh, that's 3 soldiers. Got it.
Yes.
Ragnar, is that you, Frixia's finest?
that is.
Cheers, buddy. That was a good game.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
So you still can only play 1 because of...
Because deafening, yeah.
Okay. Well, hate to let it go to waste, but 4.
B-Rad, did you draw from Monarch?
I did not. I forgot.
Is it a May?
Sorry. So.
No, I should draw. Do you guys don't mind if I draw it?
Do it.
Okay.
All right, since I'm just going to cast Chain Reaction and deal 9 damage to everybody. Every creature.
Every creature except yours, right?
No, it's everything.
Nope, everyone's.
Everyone. Everything, everyone. Okay.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 taps.
Each creature. Okay, so
Celebrant triggers.
Celebrant is gonna. I'm gonna gain 4. Y'all are each gonna lose 4.
Yep. All right. 17.
Okay. It's not much there for me, so why not? And then all right. Well, yeah, that's it for me. I don't got very much here. So.
EOT. I'm gonna pay 1 and sack my Mind Stone. Draw a card.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Untap.
Go ahead, Joel. It's you.
Untapping. Draw 2 for Phyrexian Arena. Lose 1. I am going to ultimate my Tevesh.
Yep. Gain control.
I'm going to gain control of all
Nadier.
commanders. Put all commanders from the command zone onto the battlefield under your control.
All right.
So-
So you get.
Unfortunately,
just gonna
Ghost
put
Form's
him-
going to die. It's going to return right to my...
Alharu and Nadier are yours.
Give me a second.
Oh, it gives him a Akroma too.
Was
forgot about
Alharu
that, too.
not in your hand?
Alharu was in my hand. Oh, it was on the battlefield command zone. That's right.
That's the only place it's safe, baby.
Nice.
I get your other one, though.
Yes, you do. You get Nadier.
I just wanted to ult it.
So wait, so Tevesh gets everybody, right? So you got control of Tuya right now.
Yes, correct. Nadier, Tuya. I've got all of those. What's power toughness on Nadier? 3/3.
He's a 3/3. Yes.
And no other abilities other than tokens leaving. Okay, cool. And then
Yes.
Tuya naturally is a 2/2.
Just a 2/2.
Okay. That's a little easier to see if I kill that light. Okie doke. Tevesh enters with 4. I'm gonna tick him up 2 to 6 to create 2 thralls. Where the hell is 2? There it is. I'm gonna play non-creature for the turn is gonna be Felidar Retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Over here. Land for turn, planes, and put a +1 counter on all my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that +1 counter is going to represent both those thralls. We'll figure it out. Tevesh poppin', baby. Got the ult. I'm gonna go. That was my non-creature. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a terrible order I've done this in, but I'm still gonna do it. Captain of the Watch, and Captain's gonna come in with 3 1/1 soldiers that are right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 of them. The black is the count and the white is the counters. So that's 3 of those, and they will get +1/+1 from the captain, but they're not counters, so we're not going to do it right now. And that's going to be my turn. Pass.
All right. Untap. I'll have a Monarch trigger, and I will make an Angel. And then I will draw for turn. All right. I will play. I'm not going to do that way, actually. I want to do this instead. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to vanquish the horde.
Oof.
For 2.
Okay.
Destroy all creatures.
Nadia's got a counter on it, so I'm gonna
so
get
you'll
one...
make 4 1/1s.
It's only, I think it's number equal to the counters, right?
No, it's power.
Oh, to its power. Wow.
Yeah.
My
angel will die.
Okay.
I get Nadier back in the command zone. Now, do you still pay?
Back to my... Great.
And then I'm going to play a...
Hold on, does it go back to the... So does my Tuya go back to the command zone, or does it go back to my battlefield?
Goes
Should
back
be
to the command zone.
Command zone, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to play a... Let's see, 1, 2... Going to play a swamp for turn.
It does still up the commander tax.
Playing my Feldar Retreat. And I will create a 2/2 token. And then I'm going to cast a Nightmare Shepherd. Nightmare Shepherd, whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's a 1/1, and it's a nightmare in addition to its other types.
You scoot that down just a little bit so I can click on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Grazie.
And then I'm going to cast... Let's see, 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to cast my Alharu Solemn Ritualist, and I'm going to put the counter on the Nightmare Shepherd and my zombie token. Or my cat token. Cat. And that's all I can do. I'm going to pass a turn. Monarch trigger, I will draw.
All right. I will draw.
Oh, it does not add to the commander tax because they were not cast. They were pulled from. Interesting.
So if I were to cast Tuya, it's still
however much it would have been.
Mine was on the board, so it's casting it again. So okay, all right, that's different then. So my second time I cast it was last turn, and then you took it off the battlefield.
Yeah.
So now it would be 2, 4.
So it'd be whatever it was naturally to cast. Mine
7.
didn't add anything to it.
Well, all right, so I will tap 2, 3, and I'm going to play Thrill of Possibility. I'm going to discard, fortunately, Copperline Gorge from my hand. I'm going to draw 2 cards. So 1, 2, see what that does.
What do you got over there?
I don't have a whole lot here. I'm just trying to figure out if it's worth strategizing at this point or if I'm just a dead man walking here.
How many cards you got in hand, Joel?
I have got 4.
I'm at 6.
All right. Well,
What a grindy Orzhov.
Druid.
Well, I was trying to set up a board for a big swing and finish next turn, but you wiped it, so I gotta figure something else out.
My past turn. I got nothing else.
Draw 2, lose 1.
Mm-hmm.
Land for turn.
Yes.
That's going to give me a 2/2 cat.
Mm-hmm.
Blacker for counting the number of creatures there, whiter for counters on them.
Yes.
I'm going to take Tevesh Zat up to 8 and create 2 more thralls. I'm gonna cast one and 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. 7 total for Akroma. Vision of Ixidor.
Yes.
And I'm going to cast... What is this that you have up here, RJ? It won't let me click on it. What's it called?
Circle of Dreams Druid. It's a 2/1 elf druid.
It's a
tap it, I get a green for each creature I control.
Got you.
So
2/1.
it's not much right now at this point. Certainly not a threat.
I'm going to play... I'm going to play Oblivion Ring. And I'm going to play it on your demon, B-Rad.
All right, the Nightmare Shepherd.
Nightmare Shepherd is O-ringed.
Okay. No response. And it does not get the counter because it did not die.
Correct.
But it still has the counter on it if I blow up the Oblivion Ring.
I am going to move to combat. These 4 1/1s came in last turn, so I'm going to swing 4 1/1s at URJ. At the beginning of each combat, Akroma triggers at the beginning of each combat until in a turn each creature I control gets +1/+1 for its keywords. I don't believe these have any keywords naturally. They didn't come with like Vigilance or First Strike or Trample or anything, did they, B-Rad? From Nadier?
No, they're just 1/1s.
Okay,
perfect. 1/1 Elf Warrior tokens.
Perfect. So they don't get any pump from Akroma this turn. So I got 4 1/1s coming at you, RJ. Oh, okay. I just looked.
I think you got me. Just waiting for you to kill me. That's all.
I gotcha. I didn't know if you were gonna block and wait till Brad gets the kill, or if you were gonna give it to me.
Nope, you got it.
Okay, B-Rad.
Got no response.
All right.
Pass to you, pal.
Untap my stuff. Untap my stuff. Monarch trigger, make an angel. And I will draw for turn. Ooh. Oh. Not having something. All right. Cast Nadier.
Thank you, RJ.
What's that?
Oh, chat was saying I could have O-ringed your thing and swung at you, but I was like, or leave them at 1 and O-ring a huge flying 4/4.
Nah, there's no reason to stick around. It's either going to be you or B-Rod.
What you got,
Writing's
B-Rad?
on the wall.
I'm going to cast an Aura of Silence.
Mm-hmm. Artifacts, enchantments,
Pay
I
2,
play, or additional 2 to play, and then you
Yes.
sack it and ace
I
something.
can sack it to ace something, yes. And I will. I'm going to sack it to destroy your Oblivion Ring.
O-ring dies.
Yes, my Nightmare Shepherd will come back into the battlefield, correct?
There it is. Yep.
And it loses counters when it changes zones, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so it is just a 4/4. And then I will play a Plains. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly 8. Ooh.
Any mods in chat?
I'm gonna bring in 8, cast my commander, Nadier, Agent of Dust now. So he'll enter the battlefield, and that is the 4th time I've casted my commander. I just want to keep track of that. I think that was a thing, wasn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and then I will play a Swamp for turn. I'll put there'll be a trigger on my Felidar Retreat, and I'll put a counter on each one of my creatures. So that's 2. Nightmare Shepherd will have 1. And then I'm going to play... No, and my Angel will have 1 too. And I'm going to play Intangible Virtue with giving my tokens +1/+1 in Vigilance.
Okay.
All right.
You
Combat.
cannot cast intangible.
Wait, hold on. Did I
Ooh,
cast something
deafening
else?
silence.
Oh, Aura Silence. You're right. Correct. I was just about to check that. I forgot I sacked it because it wasn't on the battlefield. So I cannot. And combat. Akroma is a 6/6, right? With a bunch of shit.
Akroma is at the beginning of each combat. It's going to get +1/+1 for each of its keywords. So at the beginning of each combat, it becomes a 10/10.
That's awesome.
Flying, first strike, vigilance, trample.
Oh, it's got trample too. Great.
Hey, baby.
All right. Okay. I don't have any good attacks right now, so I will have to pass the turn and see what happens.
Let's go. What have you got untapped over there, mana-wise?
I got a Plains and a Swamp.
Making sure I'm not going to get counter-wiped here. Draw once. Draw twice. Lose a life. Alright, land for turn is going to trigger Felidar Retreat. And I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control, and they gain vigilance until end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. For Archetype of Finality, creatures I control have Death Touch. Creatures our opponents control lose Death Touch and can't have or gain Death Touch.
Got it.
So then, now we will go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of each combat, until end of turn, each other creature you control gains +1/+1 for its keywords. All of my creatures have Death Touch and Vigilance, so all of my creatures are getting an additional +2/+2, as well as Akroma is going to get +5/+5 because of Death Touch, so she's going to be 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to do some attacks.
Okay, bring it.
So all of these 4 are 2/2s plus an additional 2, so these are 4/4s.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4/4/4s. This 2/2 is a 3/3 with the counter on top of it, plus an additional +2/+2. So that's a 5/5. So 4/4s,
Okay.
5/5s. Let me write this down. This is going to be easier to write down. 4 4/4s. You got 1 5 5. You got 2 3s.
Okay.
And then you got an 11/11.
Akroma doesn't trigger on herself. It's each other creature you control.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you are correct. Oh, I
So
thought that
Akroma
she triggered herself.
Akroma is a 7/7.
7/7. That's correct. With Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample, Death Touch, and all of these have Vigilance and Death Touch.
Okay, and so I got 2 3/3s coming. 2 3/3s coming my way. Correct.
Thank you, Buzz. You've got 2 2/3s.
2 2/3s.
Because
okay.
there's 0/1s modified once with a counter and then modified twice by the keywords.
Yes.
Oh, so no. So I'm doing math wrong. So
3/4s.
that's a 3/4. Yeah, sorry.
3/4. Yeah. Okay.
Lots of math over here. Built a fucking math deck. We've got 5/5. Yes, correct. And then 4 4/4s. Yes, correct.
No,
All right. 4 4/4s. All right.
no, your cat has a counter on it. It's a 2/2 with a
2/2,
counter, so it's a 3/3.
3/3.
And then it has 2 keywords, so it's a 5/5.
Yeah, that's what I said. 5/5.
Yeah, it's 5/5. Yep.
2
Okay.
3/4s, a 5/5, and 4 4/4s.
I'll block the 5/5 with my Angel Warrior here, which is a 5/5. So
Okay.
they will trade.
Okay, so these are
And then,
dying.
yes, one of my Nadir, Agent of Dust Knell, I will block one of the 4/4s.
Okay.
Okay.
What is Nadier?
And Nadir is a 4/4.
Okay,
So
so
it'll trade.
one is going to die. This is going to go down to 3 4/4s.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I will block one of the 4/4s with my Alharu Solemn Ritualist. It's a 4/4 as well.
Okay, so this is going to go down to 2, and now you got 2 4/4s coming at you.
Okay, and then I will block one of the other 4/4s with my zombie, which is a 4/4.
Okay, so this goes down to 1 4/4 left.
Okay, so I got a 4/4 and then 2 2/2s.
You've got a 4/4, 2 3/4s, and a 7/7 coming at you.
Okay, 7/7. And then I will 2 2 7 7. Okay, they all got Death Touch though, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to get in front of one of the 2 3s with my Nightmare Shepherd.
3 4s.
3 4s, yes.
But yes.
It's a 5/5.
Okay, so this.
So then I will take
one of these will
7.
die.
Yes,
Your line dies, and you take 3.
plus 7.
Did you block this last 4/4?
I think I got the 4/4s.
I'm counting.
Right or no?
A 4/4
Okay,
blocked. Boop boop boop, and then the
this
zombie
one.
blocked a 3 4.
So 7, 11, 13 then. I take 13.
Got you.
Cuz yep, that's it. But then I got a bunch of triggers here. I want to put
Yeah, for sure.
On the stack because I got Alharu. Everything's got a counter.
For what it's
and
worth,
then
Akroma's
Nightmare
was
Shepherd.
for what it's worth, Akroma's was commander damage, 7 commander damage.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter. I'll just keep it in mind for 7 commander damage. But I don't think I'm gonna make it. But here's what I'm gonna do. No, just like copy it. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna let my creatures die here because if I exile them, I won't get the Alharu triggers and the Nadier triggers. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to get 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get 3 spirit flyers, and then I'm going to get 4 1/1 elf tokens.
Dope.
And everything else goes away.
All right, while you're setting your tokens out, I'm going to go second main.
Yes.
I'm going to jump in right here.
Yeah.
With Nightmare Shepherd, it is not an instead trigger, so the death triggers will happen. You may choose to exile it.
Yes.
The death triggers will still happen. Because it's not an exile it instead.
You may exile it if you do create. So I choose not to. Yeah, the death triggers are happening, correct?
Yes. So you could make token copies of your command.
Oh, I could.
Right.
If I choose, yes. Oh, I will, of course, then, because then I'll just put them back to the command zone and make token copies of them 1/1s. So I'll have token copies of Nadier and Alharu, and then I'll have 4 1/1s, and then I'll have 3 1/1 Spirit Flyers.
Nice.
Which I have in here. Which I have in here somewhere.
I'm going to do second main.
Go ahead.
Second main, I'm going to pay 5 and play Divine Visitation. If one or more creature tokens would be created under my control, that many 4/4s with flying and vigilance are created instead.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to tick Tevesh Zat up 2.
Yep, and create the 4/4s.
And create 2 4/4 Angels.
Does Alharu get the trigger for the +1/+1 counters then when she enters the battlefield, correct? As a copy?
Yeah, I would think so, right?
Okay. I'll put the tokens. I'll put 2 of them.
Gotta slide your creatures down a little bit so I can click on them.
Yeah, well, I'll put 2 more on
Yes, you do get counters.
on the flyers. I'll put them on the 2
Joel's
flyers.
now Monarch.
Yes, Joel is Monarch, so I lose that.
King in the castle. King in the castle. All right, we got 2 4/4 flyers right here.
Okay.
EOT, I draw a card and pass.
Okay. All right, so there's what we got going on. All right, so I have a Court of Grace trigger, but I'm not the Monarch no more, so I'll just make a 1/1 soldier.
Chat, rate my turn on a scale of 1 to 10. Let's go.
2.
This was the second version of the win con for this deck. There's nothing going on that's aristocrats now. It's all Akroma battle styles.
Doesn't the court make you a spirit, not a soldier?
1/1
Yeah, white
flying
spirit token. Well, with flying. Okay, cool. All right, so I got another spirit. So this will just be a spirit. I'm out of spirit tokens. This will have flying, but stick. This one is not. So I'm just going to keep this one down here because I cannot attack with it. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to try and win the game on this turn. If I don't, then it's pretty much done. I will untap for my turn. Obviously, the Court of Grace had triggered, created me a soldier token that is sick. And I will draw my card for turn. And got a card that's absolutely useless. Okay. I will play a Temple of Silence and trigger my Feldar Retreat and put a counter on everything.
Ew.
So 2. These are all 2/2s now. 4 2/2s. And these are 2/2s as well. amount of dice. Here we go. 2. All right. And I'll scry 1.
Doing it.
And I'll put that in the bottom.
Chat, little background. If you haven't
Look at
been
my
around
hand.
the channel long, we used to have this series called Fan Fights, and we would play arena brawl matches against each other, me versus patrons. B-Rad was one of my OG fan fighters, and so this ending is very like harkens back to early gameplay on the channel. Me versus B-Rad. One of us trying to close it out against the other.
Oh, this is. I got a little spice here for you.
What you got?
I read the card. I had this card in my hand a couple turns ago, and I forgot about. I know it's first ability. I forgot about the second one, which is going to come in a little handy here. I'm going to cast. Actually, I'm going to tap 4. Teysa Karlov.
Oh wow!
It gives my tokens Vigilance and Lifelink.
Nice. There you go.
And obviously, death triggers trigger twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will cast my Intangible Virtue.
Yeah.
Tapping in our plane, so they will get +1/+1. So now these are up to 3. And they all got Vigi. And
B-Rad likes to hide the top of his cards, chat, but that's what his board looks like right now.
Yeah, it's just getting crazy. Let me pull them down. They creep up, man. The space, I'm not used to it. All right, so we got 5. These are 3 3s now. Still got 4 of them though. 3 3s, 3 3. This will get 1. They're not tokens, so they don't get anything.
Just so you know, those aren't counters. They're just buffs.
Yeah, they're just buffs. Yeah, they're just buffs. I'm just doing it for 3 3. That's all that means. It's just 3 3. I got 4 of them. It's 3 3, 3 3. These are 1/1s, a counter. These should all be 3 3s. The flyers. Yep. All right, and then 2 2s, and then this one is a 3 3. But it cannot attack. This bottom one cannot attack. All right. I still don't think it's enough here.
What is your? How many creatures do you have total on the board right now? 7.
I got 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 creatures.
10 that can attack.
10 that can attack. Teysa and the soldier cannot attack. So you have the 6/6 flyer, and then the 2 4/4s.
Yep. No, I've got a 2/3 on the ground.
Yep.
7/7 in the air.
Okay.
Yeah, they all have death touch, and so they're all going to get a buff at the beginning of the turn, at the beginning of combat. But 0/1. No, sorry, a 1/2. 2 2, 2 4/4s, 7/7, and 2 3 before we go to combat.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Here's what's going to happen. I'm just going to swing out. So
just go left to right and tell me what you've got attacking.
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna
will.
make notes as we go, so we've got everything accounted for.
No problem. I'm coming with 3 3 flyers.
3 3 3 fly.
I'm coming with 1 3 3 on the ground.
Okay.
I'm coming with 4 3 3s on the ground. 4 more.
Okay.
I'm coming with a. That's only 1 counter. No, it's got 2 because it had 2 triggers on it. 1 5/5 from Alharu on the ground.
Okay.
And then another 5/5 from Nadier on the ground. The tokens have lifelink and vigilance.
Hold on. Your 2 commanders, they're 1/1s.
Oh, 1/1s. Yes. Sorry. 3s. 3.
But-
So you got 3 coming.
But they are tokens, so they get +1/+1.
And
Oh,
Vigi.
okay. And Vigi, plus the 2 counters they have, so they should be 4 4s.
So they have all of your creatures have vigilance.
Yes,
And they have
and lifelink.
lifelink.
I forgot they were tokens. The good call. Thank you. So there were 4 4s coming to you on the ground.
And
Tokens
you're swinging at me with everything.
with everything.
Okay. So at the beginning of combat, everything's getting, besides Akroma, these are all getting +1/+1 for death
it's
touch.
combat. I thought it was just your combat. Oh, wonderful.
No, it's at the beginning of each combat.
Nice.
These are also going to get an additional +1/+1 because they've got vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go. Your 2 commanders are what I want to block first. So,
Well, wait, hold on. He would know that triggers before he declares his attacks.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's at the beginning of a combat.
I don't think
so
he's
you
got
could choose
any-
to still attack if you want.
I'm still attacking, dude. There's nothing. I mean, I can't sit back. He'll eventually take me over. I gotta gain some life.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Akroma in front of Alharu.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 6/6 Angel, one of these in front of Nadier.
Okay.
Joel, zoom out.
Oh, sorry. I'm actually just writing stuff right now. I'm gonna put another of my angels in front of one of your 3/3 flyers.
Okay. So I'm just keeping track. Let's just do this as we go. Alharu will die because, and I won't gain life because Akroma has first strike, correct?
Correct.
So I will not gain life, but okay, so she will die, and then I'll have her trigger on the stack will create a whatchamacallit. But we'll get to that. I just want to keep track of the life gain.
Yeah, absolutely.
If it has first strike, it happens before you gain life. So
Yeah, exactly.
it would
I know.
die,
Yeah,
you get counters.
it dies. Yep, it dies before I gain life, and then Nadier happens. Nadier will die.
This 6/6 angel is gonna block one of your 3/3
Yes.
flyers on the far left.
Okay.
Your 4 3/3s, those have lifelink too.
Yes.
Everything has lifelink because of
Everything has
Teysa.
lifelink because they're all tokens and Teysa.
Motherfuck. $12. Okay, and I'll take the rest. I won't block anything else. So that's 4 3/3s and 1 3/3 on the ground.
Yes.
So 5 3/3s on the ground hit me, and then 2 3/3s in the air. Did I do that math
Yes.
right?
So that would be 18, 21.
And then
21 damage, and then I'll gain actually 25 because I get lifelink from Nadier. So that'll be, but he dies by gain 25.
nice.
We're at 29.
6, 15,
And then
21.
I'll have some death triggers. All right, and then Nadier and Alharu will die. I'll put him back into the command zone. And since Alharu was actually, since they were both tokens, I will not get the Alharu trigger. I'm pretty sure.
You would.
I do get it. Okay.
And Alharu died first because of first strike, so you could put a counter on something else before the rest die. Right?
Well, I'm talking about just creating my tokens. That's all.
Oh, correct.
That's all. Yes. So since they were tokens, Alharu is non-token creatures. You control the +1/+1 counter on it dies. You create a spirit token, so I will not create spirit tokens from Alharu dying, is all I'm saying. And then Nadier will create tokens, though, because he just cares about his power when he dies, not if he's a token. So I'll make 4 elf tokens.
Sounds
And
right to me.
I will put them both back into the command zone. So they both have, this one is 3, and now Nadier is 2. And then
How big was Nadier?
he was a 4/4.
4/4.
Okay, when it dies because of Teysa, you would double that trigger.
Oh, double it. So you're right. I get 8. Jesus.
Nice.
Okay. So I got 8 1/1s. Actually, they're 2/2s because of whatchamacallit.
Yeah,
Hold on. Actually, you would make 2 more because Nadier would get bigger because Alharu died first and it was a token.
Oh, token leaving the battlefield, so I'd have 10.
Yes.
So I got 10 2/2s. Okay.
So
And then
blocking Nadier, but it was a 5/5, I guess.
It was a 6/6. It was one of the angels or something. I know it was enough to kill it.
Okay.
And then we'll just go back. I got Monarch back because I dealt the combat damage. And I will move to my end step and draw a card. And then pass the turn.
Nice turn. Never
We're
count
trying,
B-Rat out.
Joel.
I learned that when we played fan fights. You never got it locked up.
Did you gain the extra life from Nadier?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I draw 2, lose 1. Shoot. All right, first main.
Okay.
I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4, and cast Diabolic Tutor. Search my library for a card, put it in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I cut to the exact card I want.
Nice.
Don't have to reveal it. Got him. Then I will play the card that I got. 1, 2, 3, 4. For Odric, Lunarch, Marshall.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of each combat, creatures you control gain first strike. If a creature you control has first strike, same's true for flying, death touch, double strike, haste, blah, 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 blah.
I see what you're doing here.
Go to combat. I'm going to stack this so that all of my creatures get first strike, flying, vigilance, trample, and death touch. And then they'll all get an additional +5/+5 from Akroma. And I'm going to swing in the air for at least 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's from the extra Akroma stuff on top.
Yes.
And then 25, 26, 27. Plus another 7 is 34.
Yep.
Plus 2. No, plus just the counter here because I counted everything else. Plus just the counter. So plus 1 is 35. Plus 3 is... No, sorry, plus 4 is 36. Plus 4 plus 8. So that's 44.
I mean, all I can do is just block the 2 biggest ones because I think I only got 2 flyers.
Biggest is going to stop... Well, that was 34. Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Joel, your creatures have trample. You're fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm dead. If they got trample, I'm dead.
Oh, they do have trample from Akroma. Oh, shit. Sorry, I was about to do more math. If that makes What power toughness are your creatures?
I can't block them. It doesn't matter. You got all the flyers. It won't be enough. And they won't gain life from lifelink because of first strike.
Akroma victory, baby.
I had too many lands.
So is that GG?
All lands. Yeah, that's GG, man. I can't stop all those flyers. Give them flying.
Yeah, that's my other finisher combo is Akroma, Odric, and a lot of creatures on the battlefield.
No, it's good deal there. What we have? Well,
Chat, let's recap.
Good game.
Wow. Very, very good game. That was swingy as hell. We had combo crazy. We had combat popping off on RJ. Board wipe put him under. Ragnar, you flew too close to the sun. And then B-Rat, honestly, there for a second, without considering the trample, I was like, shit, did I actually even have enough? Because that was a ton of lifelink that got through.
Yeah, I thought I stabilized by getting the lifelink there, but not that. I knew you were searching for a card that was probably gonna win you the game.
Yeah, I drew Diabolic Tutor with the Monarch trigger last turn, and I was like, oh shit, so if I can just keep creatures on the battlefield. You know, minimum with Odric and Akroma, and the Death Toucher on the battlefield. That's +5/+5 on all my creatures before we even look at everything else. So I was like, I think I can do this if I can just keep him under 30.
Yeah, did not have the flyers. Did not do it.
Woo! That's the good version of Odric, chat. Odric, Lunarch, Marshall. Not Blood Token Odric. That would not have helped me in this case.
Such a terrible card.
So to close out the week of the league, first blood was B-Rad?
Yes, with the Viscera Seer.
Yep.
First blood, B-Rad. I still think MVP is Ragnar. What do y'all think?
I agree.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'd say the Deafening Silence, but that's just me.
Yeah, for sure, but still. And
I think it was
And then first, second, RJ third, Ragnar 4.
The fact that Ragnar did all that math, that should be MVP.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I cast my commander 4 times too. I think that's a thing.
Yo, that was an insane match. Pod 1, GG's, BuzzFuzz, thank you for all your help. That was one of the most intensive times we've actually ever needed a judge on this.
Thank you, BuzzFuzz.
We appreciate it. Big claps, everybody. Claps in chat. W's for Mr. BuzzFuzz. Coming through hard with the, don't say coming through hard. BuzzFuzz, thank you.
Thank you, Buzz.
Thanks, Buzz.
Pod 1, good game. I'm dropping. I'll catch y'all soon.
Good game, Joe. Take care, man.
Yo, chat. Victory, baby! That is now 2 weeks out of this month. I've taken first place. Got him. Deck builder. If you want the deck lists for any of the decks that you just saw in this video, in this little stream, they are down in the description. While you're down there looking for deck lists, why don't you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and that like button if you haven't done it, because that would be grand. Very free, very clickable down there. You see that button, you're like, damn, that's a clickable button. If you want to get involved a little more intimately with Jake and Joel or Magic, go check out our Patreon. Any level is going to get you access to this Commander League. It's pretty sweet. If I do say so myself, we do have prizes at the end of every month. It resets every month. It's proxy friendly. You should go give it a chat. Give it a chat. Give it a chance. You should give it a chance. Giving chats is what you do in Discord. Segue. Go jump into our Segue. Go jump into our Discord as well. Don't jump into our Segway. It's not a super reliable way to get around. It's doable. It's not super reliable. Other than that, thank you for hanging out. Really appreciate it, everybody. Go get in our Discord. You definitely should be there if you're not. I'm assuming everybody left's in Discord. Everybody left. Look at my hair. I'm tired. It's tiring. It's almost Thursday, though. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. That's going to do it for me tonight. GG's to the opponents. Thank everybody for watching, hanging out. Love you, mean it. I'm calling it a night. New video Friday. New video Friday. And it's a little bit of a format breaker for the channel, so watch it and hit like if you like it and hit dislike if you don't. I guess that's all I can ask you to do for any video, really. New video Friday. We'll have a video on Sunday, too. That's what we do. I'll catch y'all later. Toriano, appreciate you. Really do. Life with Luke. I don't even know what that means. Good night. God bless. Have a good Thursday. Catch you on the flippity flip. On the flip.